Hey everybody, and welcome back to From Guiseley to Greatness with me, GW365. If you joined us last time, we beat Marine barely 2-1. It convinced me to play around with some tactics, and basically what I've done is I've created a 4-4-2 in my own light. I've got a flexible team shape, attacking mentality, with 10 instructions, which are these: more direct passing to space, exploit the middle, look for it's a narrow pitch, so I'm looking for like a narrow effect if I can, look for overlap, play narrower, drop deeper, get stuck in, short, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, be more expressive and higher tempo. Play narrow might contradict with the wingers, but it's I don't know, it's either that or wide midfielders. Now wingers, they are likely to if I just click on this, it says the winger aims to beat his man on the outside and needs to be technically proficient as well as quick in order to do so. Hugs the touchline. Now, you know, if it's direct passing, I'm hoping the direct passing will mean they'll find them out wide on the right side and naturally find them. I've got close down more and cross aim centre. I've got the only people I've got shoot more, the attackers, and close down more. He's going to close down more and get further forward. Hopefully, be more defensive, more of an attacking threat. I would like him to sit back more, but I've got no option to put him like that. But I've got him as a ball-winning midfielder on defend rather than the support. So hopefully these are going to be the main defenders. These are going to be support fullbacks. These are going to be on attack. They're going to be on attack. So hopefully it should be a healthy balance of 5 defenders, 5 attackers. That's how I'm hoping it's going to work. So what we are going to do is, like I said, we've got the new players in position. We've got Ricky Banton, who's on £5 a week, who's currently a 4.5-star grey player with a 3-star to 4-star potential. Could become a good player. I'm not going to count any chickens on it just yet, though. Sean Mullen had a decent debut. Already 2.5-star, and he's potentially 4-star at least to 5-star. If we're going to reports, it says good player for most Vanarama North sides already. It doesn't say what it's going to be, but if it's going to be 4-star, I would imagine it means it's going to be pretty damn good. He did play in the last game, and if I click on attributes, he got 2 assists, which is pretty good. Decent player. He's got 3 passing. Show recent attribute increases, that's fine. Right, so I think we just move on to the next one. Let's see how this tactic fares. I'm not going to bank on it being an instant success, but I'm definitely very hopeful. In fact, just one other thing I need to do is go to tactics. I need to go to set pieces, not set pieces. I need to go into player, and then we'll go to the defenders. It says attacking near post, attack far post. That's good. Stay back if needed. Stay back if needed. Stay back as needed. Stay back as needed. I think because you're usually a pretty good. I think he's pretty tall, if I remember rightly. Don't say how tall he is. 1m77. What's his heading like? Jump reaches on the 8, so it's not that good. What's yours? Jake Malt. Heading 7 and 9. He might be a little bit better. The box to box, I'll leave him up there. Attacking corners. He challenge the keeper. Something like that. Just put him off. Go forward. Need someone to lurk outside the area. The right midfielder is more likely going to be the one attacking the corners. What's your long shots? 8. What's your long shots? 7. 8. He, you know what? You can lurk outside the area, and a short option could be 6 at crossing, 4 at crossing. The other winger could be the yeah. We'll go off a short option. Off a short option. You can't have both of them, unfortunately. But he's going to be the primary. In fact, no, it's not going to be him. He's not going to be the one. Otherwise, it's just if he ever takes the corners, which he does quite regular. We'll have Alex Johnson taking it off a short option. Could do that. It's usually the wingers are usually the ones that. Unless it's because they stand on near post, I don't know. Anyway, we'll get on with it anyway. So, his crossing is 6. It's not the best, but It means we're going to get crosses in. I'm going to try and get rid of Nicky Boschel. I've tried offering him out for a minimal amount of money, but we're going to try and just get rid of him because he's got a high wage as well. We said goodbye to Law last time, but we're just going to move on and basically, hopefully, after that little mess around with the players, we're going to be alright. So, match tactics still. We've got a new tactic, which is not ideal that we're changing tactics all the time, but the familiarity isn't that bad. Passing style's a bit different, whereas that one, it's getting there. So we'll see. So it looks like Boschel is not going to be doing anything. Need to try and make a move happen. Under contract, happy to see that out. But I have to reiterate. Okay, it's fine. So Boschel, unfortunately, your contract is going to be released. Don't ever say mutual termination because we did that last time and it shafted us. So we say bye bye to Nicky Boschel because we've got Mullen in, who is far better. Just finish off a drink because it is very warm where I am at the minute. You know what sort of, it's a chuffing Mickey Mouse cup of some sort, and we are tied against Gloucester. And we're going to keep getting messages now saying that trials are finished, which is going to clear up some space. I did actually move all the players into the under-18s, so they weren't clogging up my first team squad screen. So we're only a couple of days away. Shane Killick's nearly back, and Danny Ellis is also nearly back. We've currently only got 2 defenders at this moment in time. I need to remember to change them because I had Darren Anderson playing there. Otherwise known as Gavin Rothery. So we have Ben Parker, who's improved in strength, jumping reach, and leadership. Adam Boyes has improved in numerous things. So he's been doing alright. He's got a few goals for us. Danilo has really performed poorly, and Ryan Tolson has been injured, so that's to be expected from his decline. Hendersford manager got the manager of the month, which is fine. So if there's any truth in it, I forgot to get rid of this as well up here. If there's any truth in it, then they should lose, or like if history repeats itself, the curse of the manager of the month award. Charlie Taylor looks like he's going to Plymouth again because they've accepted an offer, but they might decide not to. So we're somewhere in between at the moment, probably slightly above the 50% mark. We haven't performed as well as we can do. I'm the first to admit that, and there's a lot of work ahead, but I'm hopeful of our new tactic. It's an attacking one. I was going to think of using it at home more than anywhere. We'll see how it fares up. We've got Tamworth first, who are above us, so we'll have to see. So yes, he has. I did actually go in the first place. It's just that he only went for a month. There'll probably be another month, and then they'll sign him for 3 months or whatever. So it takes them into January, so they can do it for the rest of the season. Most likely, that's what a lot of managers tend to do. Do it a month, and people always say, "Oh, why only sign him on loan for a month? Why only sign him on loan for a month?" And I'm like, "Well, why not? Because they're just going to go straight back, and it's not even worth it." Yes, but if they're good enough, then they can sign him on loan for 3 months afterwards before the loan transfer window shuts, and then you can sign him until the rest of the season on loan if it gets to January, if they are worth getting or worth keeping. Leamington Spa as a defender. That's a defender that's actually half decent. His jumping reach is good, his fitness is pretty good, but I don't think we're going to be going in for him anytime soon. But the one thing we do need is a decent centre back, because Danny Ellis just doesn't cut it for us at the minute. Something I might look into probably for the next video, or the next time I can record. Basically, I might have a look for a defender, because at this moment in time, there's not a lot we can do. We can only try and get some youngsters on a free, and Sheff Wednesday beating Leeds is very disappointing from a personal point of view. We've lost a couple of players now. We've got Carl Pleaving, and Ryan Tolson is back in the fold as well, which means who are we dropping? Sorry, but you're just going to have to be dropped straight away. Shane Killick is on his way back as well. We need to take Brooksby out and put in defender, so it's probably going to be Shane Killick, unfortunately. Didn't really want to rush him back straight away, but we need a strongest side, and he's one of the key elements to this side. Simon Hackney is playing, that's right, I was contemplating putting Holdsworth as the ball-winning midfielder, because he's pretty good and he's not the best at heading. What's his long shots like? Because I've just got Jack Stockdale when it lurks outside the area. Long shots is only 5. It's not the best. We'll try this one for now. We won't rush Tolson back just yet. I've selected 3 subs outside the match. I'm an idiot. Never mind. So I don't even know who's on the bench. We are slight favourites, probably because I've been at home. We do have a striker on the bench, so it's not so bad. And he's probably the best striker we got, but it's just not the quickest. So I'm hopeful that we're going to end this bad run of results. So let's assertively say we've got faith. Try and get them all on green if we can. If we can't, then tough titties. And here we go then. So they kick us off. They being... Who are we playing? Tamworth. It's a free kick and Thornton strikes it well into the top right-hand corner. And it's another goal conceded. I know it's hard to argue when you're playing and it's a free kick that goes in. You know, that was pretty well struck, if I'm honest with you. Right in the top corner. No stopping that. Can't fault Drench for that one. So, Darren Anderton has picked up a knock. Surprise, surprise. I just realised I don't have Brooksby, I don't think, on the bench. But never mind. So here we go. 25 minutes in, and they've had one shot, we've had one shot. Oh, and Hackney, the other injury-prone master, he's injured as well. And I've got no boys on the bench, do we? This is a problem, but Danny Parker can play at left midfield. Danny Lowe can come on. And then right midfield, if we do really want to change it, Holdsworth can probably push to right midfield. Yes, he can. And we can bring Ryan Tolson on. Welcome back, my friend. Right. More to come. More to come. It's early days, I will do that. Darren Anderton injured as well. So both wingers have had to come off, which is very, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating indeed. We're not yet. Oh my god. All subs are used before half time due to injuries. Which is very painful. So this game is turning bad already. And I think, to be honest with you, we have to change the tactics. Our tactic just hasn't worked. We're going to go to goal machine, see if we can do something with this. Stockdale can be the ball-winning midfielder. Holdsworth can be the deep-line playmaker. And to be honest with you, that's actually a decent setup now. Mullen, you go on the right. Ollie Johnson in the middle. Yeah, it's fine. I think that's what we're gonna have to. It looks like we're gonna have to stick with this because we're just getting mauled and not playing well at all. We can't make any more subs. We're gonna have to do a team talk. We're just gonna have to say, "Show me something else, please, guys." And then you weren't that bad, but you know you better. Come on, I have faith. I have faith that you can do this. Come on now. Second half. Mullen now to Stockdale. Killock back in the side after his injury. Tolson throws it into the middle. Malt heads down. Good ball. Here comes Johnson. And it's 1-1. Instant reaction from the Guiseley striker. How slow can I talk? I sound like William Shatner. Maybe not. Great finish though. Although the keeper could have maybe done better. Bell short. It's unfortunate for them. 60 minutes comes, can't make any subs because we've used them all. Tamworth are ahead of us in the league, and we are restricting them to one chance all game, which was that free kick. So you've got to say that, yeah, we're kind of unlucky, to be fair. 20 minutes to go. Let's encourage if we can. Encourage! Come on! You can do it! Come on! Thornton with a free kick, the goal scorer of Tamworth's goal. Comes to Keynes. Thornton now on this right hand side. Gets beyond the challenge of Lowe. but then it's cleared away and Johnson's in behind here, sort of now. Stockdale picks up the ball, finds Mullen now. Mullen's got a bit of pace. He gets away, finds Ollie Johnson. Ollie Johnson just in the area, but it's wide right. Crosses over. Adam Johnson. Alex Johnson scores! It's 2-1. What a turnaround! Ollie Johnson there on the counter. Swung it over. Great ball. And Alex Johnson with the header at the back post. Couldn't miss, even with his stat of another injury. Joking. 8 heading. Yeah, that's actually not as bad as I thought. Let's keep him on because I've got no choice. I'm going to have 4 injuries on this game. Fantastic. Alex Johnson is felled. Sleeth to Martin. Good tackle by Lowe. Inside it goes to Holdsworth. Finds Malt. He's got options left and right. He goes himself. Strikes it well, but it's about 3 yards wide. Full time whistle goes though, and Guiseley pick up an important win. Fantastic comeback. Got to be proud of them for that. And that leaves us in 9th, and we are currently only 6 points off the playoffs. So we are probably going to persevere with that tactic. Sod my tactic. I can't do tactics to save my life. It appears. It looks well in theory, but it just never seems to work. Unless we try and change it a little bit and just have it as standard. Have it as standard. Have it structured. And let's try to take off one of these. I'm going to take off the everything basically. I'm just going to leave more direct passing to space. I'm going to take off be more expressive as well. Play narrow is quite... I'll leave that. Get stuck in. Prevent shot goalkeeper distribution. I find is better because a long kick downfield is likely to be more likely to win it with his defenders. Torn hamstring for Ben Parker. 3 to 4 months he's out. It's a good job I got that left back in. Ollie Johnson's out for 8 weeks. Hackney out for 4 weeks. So, what's the moral of the story? Don't put closing down on everyone. So let's just go to his tactics again. And we'll go to our player. Closing down needs to come off. Close down more. Close down more. Close down more. They don't seem to be able to do it unless they're not fit enough. Because they're not fit enough. I will leave... No, not yours off as well. Get further forward. Didn't seem to do anything though. We didn't really create much. So, I think I'll have to have a proper think rather than just rushing it because I ain't got tons of time to carry on. We're going to persevere with Goal Machine. It seems to be working. I'm a bit disappointed that... we lost another. We had a few more injuries there, especially since I just got rid of one of my strikers. However, we do now have the means to put in Adam Boyes back in the side, so he will most certainly start the next game in position of Ollie Johnson. That's a decent. That was a decent game really for us to win. Darren Anderson did get injured, but he's okay now. Ben Parker, it's your turn to have a long spell on the sidelines. Danny Lowe, you're going to be starting every game. Carl Pleathen is a right midfielder / striker, but we've also got that left back where he is in the reserves, isn't he? Yeah, Elliot Patak. He's going to be in the squad because we are short of cover for left back now. Have you down as 60 minutes to match fit. And yeah, I think we just carry on into the next game. We'll try and get another game in. And then probably call that a video there. A long one followed by a short one. Or shorter one. Big Terminator Per Mertesacker with his 10 pace. Hard to believe. I'd have thought it'd be more like 4 at best. But never mind. So, Saleybridge Celtic are our next opponents. And we've lost key man, Ben Parker. But it was no surprise, he's the most injury-known player known to man, next to Darren Anderton. But yes, I've been Guiseley for the last 6-7 years, something like that. Maybe even longer. 2007 I think was the first time I was them. And Rothery's been there. Well, it's been basically however long Rothery's been there. Not that I was following Rothery's career, but it's at least 5 or 6 years that he's been there, because he left Leeds when he was about 19. So I bet it's about 6 years. And every single year he's always on the physio table. Always. Hence why I call him Darren Anderton, because he's the most known injury-known player. Most known injury-known. He's the most known injury-prone player. That's what I meant to say. So, going into the Stalybridge Celtic game away from home, we will rock you, but also hope to carry on our recent form. We've had 2 wins in a row. Hopefully, take them down. And then we've got Gloucester in the FA Cup, which, there's harder ties, but there's also easier ones, because I believe they're in the Conference Premier. But we'll see. Match preview. Let's have a look. That's a bit of a weird set. Looks like a Christmas tree. The weird setup. So, Ryan Tolson is back. Darren Anderton is injured again. Well, he's not. He's just very tired. That means Danny Boschell's going to get an appearance here. We'll go back to the normal 3. Although Ricky Banton, he is a bit tired, because I think I've had him playing a reserve game to try and keep his fitness levels up. We keep them in. Wayne Brooksby, unfortunately there's no position for you in this game. We don't have any cover for left back, and we don't have any cover for centre back, do we? So it might be worth putting him in instead of Carl Pleavin. I mean, Carl Pleavin, he can play up front, but he's not known for his striking prowess. He's more of a winger. But we'll see. See how we fare. Bit short of players. Ben McKenna, he's a man I used to sign all the time on a free. Right midfielder, 12 pace. Didn't have that good stats, but he used to score bucket loads. I remember him now. Don't know if they got him in a free. They've had him since the beginning of the game. I think you used to be able to get him right at the beginning of the season, before any updates come out. So he's obviously signed for someone. Right, okay. Encourage the players. Are we the favourites? Oh, too late. Never mind. We'll just say that and then we'll go. I have faith in you. And they're already green, so let's. Looks like a sword. Or something else. Some other weapon, you might say. So into the game. And Stalybridge are at home, of course, and it's a corner, and it's swung in short to Mullen, who squares it, and Johnson scores. Mullen, with his 3 passing and 6 vision, is the most creative player of all time, and Alex Johnson has put Guiseley 1-0 up on the 26th minute. Lovely ball. Would you class that as a cross? I think he's only got like 6 for crossing at best. Might even be 4. 4 crossing. Get in, Mullen. Best signing of the season. He's going to improve a lot, I reckon, though. He's only 17, is he? Or 16? 17 years old. £35 a week. Things are going well, but capable of even better. And you don't really give a crap. Okay. I'll still say I've got faith, just in case. I have faith. One person is happy. Have faith. And you to continue. So Mullen kicks off for the second half. Well, edge. Wide it goes to low. Low now. Low now. Low now. Low. I could have said low max. Substitution time. And we have a fitness issue with Jake Malt. Darren Anderton can come on for him. I will bring him on first before Rakeem Banton. I'd like to be 2-0 up or more if I'm going to bring him on. So it does come across as a bit of a risk putting on a youngster when it's only 1-0. But I would like to blood him in as soon as possible. Justin Birch. Briggs! 15 minutes to go. I got 15 minutes to go. Sean Mullen is looking very tired. We're going to take him off. He's done his job. He's got the assist. He hasn't scored yet, but he's got a couple of assists. And we'll leave it for another 5 minutes before I implement my next substitution. There's a chance now for Stalybridge. That's another penalty. The amount of penalties that we've given away is just crazy paving. This is obviously going to be 1-1. They're playing 4-3-3 like us now. Goal! James Cadman equalises. Somewhat against... It seems like their run of play. We've had 6 shots on target, 1 clear-cut chance. They've had 2 shots on target, 1 clear-cut chance, that one being that one right there. So it looks like he won't be coming on. Well, Raheem Banton. Ryan Tolson, however, might just do so. Saying that Andy Holsworth is pretty tired. Let's bring Tolson on. Give him a bit more game time. Hopefully he can bomb forward, have a marauding run and cross it in, and we score. Who knows? But this is delicately poised. To say this is goal machine, and that's the name of the tactic, and it was designed for lower league. Fantastic finish from Lowe. Shame it's in the wrong net. Look at this for a finish. Powers the header into the bottom right hand corner. And that's a loss snatched from the jaws of victory. Disappointing. Very disappointing. And that is a far from pleased moment. Yes, too right demotivated. I'm very demotivated as well. You know, that was a game we should have won. Ridiculous own goal. So we are not doing very well. But I'm going to call that a video there. I'm probably going to have a look for a few more players like on trial, and I'll come back to you on that front. We have got an FA Cup game in 4 days' time. I'll probably come back at that point. But as always, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you haven't, press that like button. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. Don't forget there's a link in the description to my Facebook page so you can keep up to date when any videos are uploaded. And yeah, hopefully you join us for the next one where hopefully we'll do a little bit better because we are starting to struggle for some reason. And it's a bit bizarre because I don't normally struggle with Guiseley. It's a bit of a funny situation to be in. But regardless, hopefully you join us for the next one and I'll see you then. Bye bye.